Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. Well, today we have Pastor Morrison. So glad to have you.
Thank you, Brother Marler. Glad to be with you this evening.
Well, thank you. We're going to, I want you to, that you that do not know him, I would like for you to get to know him or know him a little bit better. What is the name of your town exactly?
I'm in Harrison, Arkansas.
Harrison, that's right out of Branson.
Just south of Branson, about 20 miles. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so do you have Branson company?
Yeah, I do. Yes, sir. Plenty of it.
Oh, I tell you what, when I moved to Dallas, Texas to build a church, I had too many guests.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for coming on the program with me, and I appreciate it a lot. I've been with you a couple of times, haven't I?
You sure have. Tremendous blessing to our church.
Well, thank you. I've always enjoyed it, always enjoyed coming. And how long have you been there?
We've been in Harrison probably somewhere around about 12 years.
About 12 years?
Yes, sir. My wife and I and our children started the church from the ground up.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Well, what are you running now?
This last Sunday we had around 145 in service with us.
Oh, that's super.
Yes,
now,
sir.
what is the actual name of the church?
The Rock Church of Harrison.
Okay, I can see it right along the main road.
Yes, sir. Position right there on 65.
65?
Yes, sir. Just north of Harrison, going towards Branson. We're right on 65.
How many years you say you was there?
About around 12 years.
That's super.
Yes, sir. Been there 12 years, and this is our third building. So,
now, were you originally from Brother Holmes' church? Or
no, I was actually born and raised in Alabama. And
was you?
Grew up there most of my life, and met my wife, and we lived in Mississippi for around 9 years before we moved to North Little Rock.
What part of Mississippi was she?
A little town called Macon, Mississippi.
Macon.
Right on highway, interstate, I should say, 45.
Yeah. Now, what was the actual town you was born or raised in Alabama?
It's a little town called Millport, Alabama, about 3,500 population people. So, yes, sir.
Well, you don't ever minimize your town, because when I came, I wasn't even born in town, and the town closest by was Heinston, and they didn't have 100 people.
Oh my goodness, yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, and how long have you been preaching?
I started out with preaching when I was, I think, 18 years old, and I'm 43.
43?
Yes, sir. Since 18, whatever that is.
Well, around Branson, do you go to some of the stuff?
Of course, my family always loved Sight and Sound.
Sight and Sound?
Sight and Sound.
I've never been there.
Yes, sir. It's incredible production that they put on, and so kind of your traditional stops, Sight and Sound, Dixie Stampede, or well, actually Dolly Stampede now, but anyways.
Oh, is it?
And so, but so anyways, we pretty much your staple stops when you go to Branson. So,
now, what is the address of your church?
2933 Center Loop, Harrison, Arkansas.
Center Loop?
Center Loop, yes, sir.
Center Loop.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Harrison, Arkansas.
It's not hard to find. I hope some of you, when you're going through there, will visit his church. And it is good church.
Yes, sir.
Now, how many children do you have?
2 children, son, Preston Morrison, Cade Morrison,
now,
we call him.
Is he preaching?
He is preaching, yes, sir. He sure is. And so he started preaching here several years ago, and matter of fact, he's turned out to be an outstanding preacher, but naturally I'm a little partial to him. So
well,
anyway,
that's all right. You got the right.
Yes, sir.
Now, your daughter, how old is she?
She just turned 18, and you were so kind. We took and we put a book together from different preachers. We done it for my son when he was 16, and his 16th birthday, and then we did one for my daughter turning 18. and had different men of God, and you were one of them that were so kind to write her a letter and put that in a keepsake for her. That
I'm hoping I said the right stuff.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was perfect. It sure was.
Well, I tell you what, who have you had preaching lately?
Brother Mark Copeland just preached for us.
Oh, he
recently.
did?
He did. Yes, sir. He sure did. I had an incredible service.
I'm going to tell you that Mark Copeland, I love him.
He's a great guy. He is.
And he just has a way.
Yes. Got a great church. Built a great church there.
Yes,
Sebastopol. Sure has.
Did you happen to see the videos that we made of his church?
I did. Yes, sir. And so, I don't know if you know this or not, Brother Marler, but my mother and father go to church there, and my brother and sister-in-law and my nephew go there as well.
Did I know that when I was there?
I'm not for sure, but they do. So my mom and dad helped there at the church one time.
Oh, I tell you what, I forget so much. But when you're going around a different church every week or two, you know,
yes, sir.
It's hard to, but it seems as though I do remember.
You probably did. You'd probably remember them if you saw them. But they've been there, well, I guess probably on 10 or 12 years themselves. Since we moved to Harrison, long after that, they went to the Copeland's church there. So.
I always see you and your family at Brother Holmes' camp meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every year.
Yes, sir. Well, we affectionately love our bishop, and Bishop Holmes and Pastor Holmes now are two of the most incredible people.
I saw him come in the meeting tonight.
Yes, sir. He's here.
And I saw him, and this is quite a meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, I just wanted to take this opportunity because I didn't know when I'd see you.
Yes, sir.
Again, and I want to take this opportunity to kind of let the folks get to know you. So, where did I meet you first?
I think with Brother Jackson. I think you were preaching for Brother Wesley Jackson.
Wesley Jackson.
And I think up in Diggins, Missouri at that time.
Diggins.
I believe that's when we first met, if I remember correctly. So anyway, when you came down and preached for us, and our church has never been the same since, in a good way, of course.
Well,
that is.
thank you so much.
Bless you.
I'm glad it didn't go the other way.
That's right.
Okay, well, thank you so very much.
Honored you to ask me to come and be with you today.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
I hear everything wrapping up around here, so I guess we better go.
Better get back inside before they know we're gone.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you for listening.